At this moment, the most important question, where would be the next bottom on Bitcoin? That's why this update is different compared to others, because on others updates, we share clear signals on futures market. Today, we will cover long-term view on BTC, because BTC clearly is inside in downtrend. And the most important question, when we can start building our long-term position on a spot market. First, regarding BTC, let's discuss what's the main reason why BTC is dropping and why downtrend had started. First, main reason, because price already did massive rise. Pay attention to this volume profile. You can see biggest volume profile during this year build up at 19, 16, 20,000. And since that moment, imagine if you accumulate coins at 19,000, you would have 500% of net profit. For many people who invested hundreds of millions or even billions into BTC, that's insane amount of profit. And it's clearly that some of them would start closing their positions and fixing that profit. If you can see on the volume chart, you can see when it was announced that Trump would go into office. Here it was ETF approval. You can see when ETF approved, biggest volume was exactly at high, and after that Trump won, and you can see biggest volume was exactly here. And after that, the biggest volume spikes was exactly here inside of this range, around 100K. That's a reason why people that bought BTC around 20, they start closing their position, fixing profit, and enjoy their life. When they do it, they sell off a lot of coins, and because of that, price start to decline. At this moment, the most important question where could be a bottom, but before, you should understand what is the best strategy right now for this very moment. The best strategy is to trade and to have clear intraday strategy. As you can see, we trade crypto and we trade other markets. That's my profits that I made a few days ago. That's my trading results for this week, previous week. We trade markets on daily basis. Additionally, we share signals inside our community on daily basis. Even yesterday, as you can see, I gave before Dogecoin plan where to take trade. After that, I gave Hype plan, ZEC plan. Yesterday, I want people to take Ethereum before Rise started. Before in the morning, we gave this video update where I warn about where exactly to take a trade and what would be a potential stop loss and take profit. At this moment, once more, you need a help. You need a people who trade on daily basis and will help you, guide you. That's why once more, you can join us. There would be link in description. There would be link in description to get inside in our community. Simply open that link, join us, and let's make money together. What about BTC? And once more, coming back to long-term view. From my point of view, at this moment, we need something like we had on BNB. That's example of projection of a chart that had happened on BNB. You can see this cycle. It was exactly this one. Price did a beautiful rise. After that, as you can see, drop, long consolidation, and new super cycle. Honestly, something like this, I expect to BTC, for example, price drop, consolidate around 40, 50 area. And after that, new super cycle it could be up to 300, 400, even more. What's the main reason why I think in the end BTC would go up? Main reason, because my friends, price of BTC will go up because of significant money supply. They continue printing USD, they continue printing euro, pounds, yen. Because of that, that money will go into something. And of course, BTC, it would be one of assets that they would use. But it could take some time before it actually played out. Because if we compare it with gold, let's go to where's gold. Gold futures. If we open gold futures, CMC market. Okay, gold futures. Look at this. My apology. Gold. No. We need to choose another ticker. gold. You can see this one since 2021. Price was, as you can see, pumped. After that, price was in a range for a really long period of time, for several years. And you must be ready that there could be some significant range for BTC. Yes, in some cases, that range could be something like this, as it here, for example, price did significant rise. They did a deep pullback. For how long price was inside of this range? Allow me, please. 231 day, and it recovered only after within a year. That's why you don't know how far this range could be. It could be from hundreds of days to several years, but you don't need to guess. Your major strategy at this moment for spot market would be really simple. If price drop below 60, you start DCA. If you don't know what's DCA, write in the comments. I will reply to you and explain to you. Why you start DCA? Because you don't know how far BTC would be inside of this bottom. And you simply every week buy part of BTC for, you need to use amount of money that it's okay to freeze for several months, years. Why it's super important to use only free money? Because like my personal story, I had a story when I bought coins on spot and I used my mortgage money. I did payment 3 months before, and I had free 3 months ahead. And what I did, I used my mortgage money, and the coin dropped, and I needed to start again paying my mortgage. And honestly, it was so painful to sell coins with loss and to pay for a mortgage, because imagine situation, you can buy BTC, for example, here, but you will need to pay some bills after 20% down. It would be really painful. You don't need that pain. That's a reason why it's super important to use only money that is free, that you don't have any plans for better next 5 years. Only such kind of money I recommend you to invest into Bitcoin. And Bitcoin must be a part of your portfolio. I still advise you to have different assets, not only BTC, stock market, some ETF, and BTC also as a hedge against all of them. You accumulate. What would be a clear signal for us that we really close to a bottom? The best signal, of course, would be something like this: the economy, the crypto downfall. As you can see, it was November 19th of November 2022 when they did this publication. And where was November 2022? It was exactly here, as you can see. When we will, in a case, we have series of mega negative news and price inside in consolidation, it would be the best signal that we really close to a bottom, and there could be significant more. The next important question: should you accumulate coins on a spot market, for example, other coins, Ethereum, Solana, etc.? Honestly, that's completely different story, because at this moment, what would be major difference between coins? At this moment, there are a lot of coins on a spot. If you would go to CoinMarketCap, by the way, my friend, I ask you at this moment to push like and go down in description. Follow me on my public Telegram. There will be link in description to this video. That's super important. Follow me on Telegram and follow me on my X page. At this moment, as you can see, if you go to coins, how many pages we have here? Let's go down. We have 100 coins on one page, and we have 88 pages. It's only coins that own CoinMarketCap. Of course, there are other coins that are not listed there, and most of those coins they could be deleted even today, and no one would care. Most of this coin people don't need. That's a reason why it's super important to accumulate coins only from a company that have money and have possibility to pump it. Because start thinking about crypto as a coin, think about it as a share of a company. Would you buy a company that negative, that doesn't have a future, that doesn't have investors, connections. No, you wouldn't do it, because you would understand that that company would die and you will have zero benefits. But if that company have unique technology, has invested, market share, example like Uber. Uber was losing money for several years. Uber Technologies. Uber was losing money for several years. As you can see, it was here since 2021 until 2022. You can see the earnings. Surprise, 93. As you can see, they were losing so much money. And at this moment, as you can see, nearly every of their quarter is profitable. Because they had the unique technology, they had money, they had people that believed in their future, and what they did, they invested money. Another example for you, Amazon. Is Amazon. The same with Amazon. What they did, they didn't make any money for a really long period of time, and they only become profitable maybe 7 or 8 years ago, when they systematically became profitable. And what they do at this moment, they have good profit, and people really ready to invest into their company, and their shares only goes up, because everyone understands that you hold part of a future. What about most of the coins? They're worthless. They have zero value. That's why you need coins of a companies that produce value. For example, like Hyperliquid. Most of the people who work for a government trade via Hyperliquid, something like that. You need such companies who will provide a lot of value. In other cases, do not invest into a spot. That's why summary for you. The best what you can do, below 60, start DCA on BTC, invest free money that you can freeze for a long period of time, and that's it. Until that moment, highly advise you to learn how to scalp, how to take intraday trades, because that's a moment when you can start making money. Because of that, you can join our community where on daily basis we share signals, trading plans, and also right now I prepared for you video lesson free where I show to you my trading strategies that we use for a crypto market that help us making money. Even yesterday, all trading plans that I gave to our community, all of them were based on our strategies. Use them and have a good day.